Jacob and Madeline. Jose here in your DeSoto ward, and I'm glad to meet y'all. Not last Sunday because I wasn't there. I was down the valley in South Texas visiting family and friends, but the Sunday before, and I wanted to extend an invitation to both of y'all to join me in doing critical mass bicycle ride in downtown Dallas. It's this Friday. We meet at 7:30 p.m. We roll out at 8 p.m. sharp. There is around, give or take, I've seen as many as 500 bicyclists meet there in downtown Dallas at the Dallas Farmers Market. It's a whole bunch of us. I don't know if you're aware of these bicycle rides. They have them in Salt Lake City. They have them in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Miami, Florida, New York City, Chicago, Denver, Colorado, major cities around the country, around the world. It's a worldwide event done the last Friday of every month, persistently, rain or shine. I've ridden while it's rained before. I've ridden when it's bone cold. The bicycle ride is probably about, now everybody's definition of average could vary. It could be 8 miles per hour. It could be 10 miles per hour. I've done a bicycle ride like that. Actually, last month was like that. And this is not the bicycle I ride, but the one I ride is right over there. I ride me a $350 bicycle. This is a Walmart bicycle. I don't ride that one at all. I have an arsenal of bicycles. I have lots of them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here in my garage right now. And that also includes my Mission bicycle that I rode when I started the Mission in Anaheim, California. I have more bicycles at my mom's house in Red Oak too as well. I was in San Antonio back in April 2011 with my mother when she was going to a women's night out or something like that in downtown San Antonio. I was riding that bicycle, the GT that I always ride, and I ran into a bunch of people that were meeting at the Alamo, going to go enjoy a bike ride together. And I there's probably around about 2,000 bicyclists that were riding bicycles that night, the last Friday of April 2011. And I found out that there's one over here too in Dallas. I've been riding Dallas Critical Mass since May of 2011. And the whole idea of this is to show bicycle awareness for the whole world, for the whole country and everything like that. You're gonna have all types of people ride. I've seen people ride in business suits. I've seen people ride with, I don't like the way some people dress, but that's just the way they're gonna ride. And all these types of people. People have boom boxes. Some people have a trailer, bicycle trailer, on their bicycle. They pull in a big box with speakers. Boom, boom, boom. You might have something like that. People drinking, unfortunately. And I've seen people eat it really, really bad to the point where I say they need to go to the hospital. This ride is not for everyone. I understand people don't like bicycles at all. Some people in between, and some people like me love bicycling because it helps with my chronic anxiety, chronic depression, my psychiatric issues of bipolar 2 disorder, to the point where I cannot have a job or working more. Bicycling to me is a haven. It gives me freedom, and I feel like I'm on top of the world, not in a negative way and not in a prideful way, but in a positive way, in a very good way. Normally what I like to do is I ride the DART train in. Okay, I ride darts. The car, I leave it behind right here. I used to sometimes take the car, but I take the DART, and it's a lot more convenient. You have to worry about where to park, which is actually really not a problem to find a place to park over there too as well. So what I do is sometimes I eat before, or I'll eat after the ride. It just depends. I don't know. Depending if I'm by myself. I have a buddy of mine that I met back in 2011, right after the summer of 2011, something like that. I met him. He hasn't been coming since COVID hit, so I don't think he's gonna be there. I'm usually by myself. We've had people come from. Shara has had a best friend from high school. I moved from visit from Idaho, and she rode critical mass with us, and she struggled. There's a girl that had a very young child that lived with us back in 2017. I took her to critical mass, and she doesn't feel like she can really keep up with everyone. I saw her struggling pretty bad, like Sheriff's friend from Idaho. There was a family in the ward back in 2018. They had 5 children, and they're all like young. And I invited him to come with me to go to Critical Mass, and he came with me to Critical Mass. We were Critical Mass, and we enjoyed the ride. If you have a body cam or a GoPro right here, bring that too as well. I bring cameras. I sometimes have a selfie stick, and I have my cell phone camera on there. Or sometimes I might put my Vivitar camera on there. It's a cheaper version of the GoPro camera. I bring stuff with me. I have a license to carry, and I carry religiously, like everywhere I go, except for the church building, the Stake Center. Jacob and Madeline, I don't know if you have a bicycle or not. I have plenty of them right here you can use. They have dual suspension. They ride very well. My kids have bicycles right here. They ride very well too as well. We took those to South Texas and the Valley last week. We enjoyed a bicycle ride over there too as well, especially over at the beach. And that was pretty good. If this is not for you, hey, totally okay. This is not for everyone. For me, it's a hobby and a half. I enjoy it. Maybe you want to check it out one time, ride one time, see if you like it or not. Great. You want to come with me every single month with me? You're like, dude, man, this is the thing. This is next to the invention, since sliced bread has been invented. And you want to do this every month, like me. I do this every month religiously. Just boom, boom. I just love it, love it. I make this ride a priority. I make sure that this is on my Google Calendar and that nothing is to interfere with this bicycle ride that I do with 300, 500 people. Last month, it was really chilly. And I'd say probably about 50 tops rode, which is the least I've ever seen. Now, I rode in Houston, Critical Mass, like 2014, 2015, around that time, and they're like 2,000 bicyclists. There is a mad crazy over there. I almost went last month and ride Critical Mass in Houston, but I didn't make it down for that ride. To me, it's fun, it's enjoyable. You get to meet other people too as well if you want. You don't have to meet anybody if you don't want. You can be antisocial, you can be in between, or you can be very social with other people too as well. I've seen so much stuff go on while riding, even before and after the ride. I don't know, it's not for everyone, but it's for me, definitely. Now, I'm inviting both y'all or one of y'all or whatever, doesn't make a difference to me at all. Get away, get out of the house. This is my getaway. This right here is my getaway to get out of the house. I use this particular bicycle. I use this to go to my chiropractor. I go see my psychiatrist. I go get medication from the pharmacy. Thanks.
Okay, looting right now. They're stealing. They're doing a lot of stealing. They're breaking in and stealing. Look, they're stealing. They're looting. They're looting. They're looting. They're stealing skateboards. They're looting. They're stealing right now. Check this out.
Why though?
Going westbound.
I know. License plate number J John Noah X-ray 2949, Texas plate. They're looting. Okay, let me shut this off. I'm gonna shut this off, okay? I'm gonna have to shut this off.
I go to the airport a few times to go meet people. I went to pick up a rental pickup truck using this, but I ride Dart, so I don't have to have Shara take me in the car to drop me off, and pick up a rental, and then come back to the house, go pick up truck, and take off to South Texas. Now I spoke to Rebecca, my daughter. I asked her, would it be okay if you do babysitting for both y'all? And because I initiated, it's gonna be on the house for babysitting, because I understand that people have children, they're small children, little ones. You know, I have two. Both Caden, he's born with Down syndrome. He's 19 years old. Rebecca's 17. She's about out of high school. Caden already graduated last year, but he is going through some special program for special needs. And Rebecca said she'll be glad to, well, the way she said it made it sound like she'd be glad to do babysitting and to help out. I don't care about money. I babysit too as well. I babysat that family that used to live here in 2018, and I babysit another family in the ward too as well. I do babysitting too. My daughter Rebecca does babysitting too. Sometimes we do it together. Sometimes she does it only. Sometimes I do it only. It just depends. Sometimes she's not up to it. She's starting to grow up now. She doesn't feel like she doesn't want to babysit anymore, or maybe she does here and there. That's how it works. Me, I don't work. I don't have a job. I'm at the house dealing with these problems right here. So.